Now to this, the Department of Justice is fighting back against the man you see right next to me. He's the federal judge who says there is probable cause to find the Trump administration in criminal contempt over the deportation of hundreds of migrants to a prison in El Salvador. Judge James Boasberg wrote the government's actions, quote, demonstrate a willful disregard, end quote, for his order to turn around the planes carrying deportees. Now, the White House has previously denied violating that order. CBS News Department of Justice correspondent Scott MacFarlane joins us now from our D.C. bureau on what really is a showdown between the judicial and executive branch. Scott, good morning to you. What is the judge pointing to that suggests that this administration willfully disobeyed his order?
Yeah, it's a great question. He's pointing to many different things because he took 46 pages to spell out his case for why, in a very provocative announcement, he says the Department of Justice and the Trump administration engaged in contempt of court, a potential criminal action. Among the things he argues, Errol, is that he gave a pretty clear instruction, if not order, verbally on March 15th, then in writing, that those planes should turn around if necessary that night so he could have a closer look at some of these cases, some of these deportees who were shipped out of the country without due process. Then he continues to say that he has specified in open court a series of instructions and questions to the administration to which he seems not to have satisfactory answers. And he knocks down arguments from the administration that a verbal order is different than a written order, or that there was a lack of clarity in what he was saying. He is saying in his 46-page opinion, his instructions, his order were crystal clear. He's giving them time to respond to this, but I would expect a whole mountain of paper to pile up over the next few days in response to this criminal contempt finding.
And Scott, the judge has given the administration or the government a bit of an off-ramp. The DOJ could still avoid being found in contempt. How exactly?
Yeah, this is a customary component of contempt findings by courts. They give you a chance to what they call purge the contempt, to knock it off the books, to do what the judge wanted you to do in the first place and find a way to make up for it. Now, he's not terribly clear on what that would be. He, in fact, gives the administration some license to recommend their own way to purge this contempt finding, and they can do that over the next few days. But if they don't, and you see here from a Trump administration spokesperson, they don't appear to be ready to change their tactics and change their approach and purge this contempt, and if they don't, the judge has the possible capability to call hearings, swear in witnesses, take depositions from Trump administration officials, and if that doesn't satisfy him, Errol, he can appoint a prosecutor, try to make a case against some of these officials.
Wow. And so, Scott, in our last few moments with you, what happens then if he moves forward with this? And what evidence have you seen that suggests the government is ready to send more flights to El Salvador?
Some real uncharted waters here. This would likely take months to effectuate some type of contempt finding against a different branch of government. That's something that's going to go toward the end of the year, if not into next year. Let's start with that. But there also are court filings being filed today and last night that indicate, Errol, there are more flights being prepped, more potential Alien Enemies Act flights from Texas or Louisiana. Errol, this could all come back before the courts in several new cases. The mountain of paperwork grows taller.
Remarkable. All right, Scott MacFarlane with the latest on this. Scott, thank you very much.